Show them that, D, please. We managed to get 50 spaces, 2-course meal. There's my family, look. Hey, that's my family. And I've managed to make a lot of people's dreams come true today by just being here in the stadium, away from match day, private tour, like I said, dinner as well. And yeah, it's amazing to actually think that I can do this. I can actually get the club to open up on a Sunday, cook dinner, private tour with the legend himself. He's right there. It's just surreal. It's nice to give back. It's nice to do things like this, and yeah, it's cool. Daily gang, I ain't started the daily. Where have you been?
On a spiritual journey away. I'm almost there now.
How do you feel?
Yeah, happy. Happy to be back with the boys.
I'm glad he's back.
Yeah.
It basically means now that Dooney can stop moaning that he's overworked.
Yeah.
We're on site. Finished project, another one complete. Keys being handed over. If you look at the garden, we've got the tiles being laid, slabs, the grass will be laid tomorrow, I believe. Fence panels are nearly finished, front garden's nearly finished. I'm super impressed with this property. This looks like, whew. Are you impressed? If you come around this way, these tiles, okay? Now Dan picked the tiles and didn't tell me that he picked the tiles. And when we've just walked in, he was like, what do you think of the tiles, Steve? He waited for me to say yes or no, and then he went, I picked the tiles, when I said yes. Quite smart. He was waiting, but impressed. Impressed. This kitchen, this is like, wow, this is incredible. The carpet is definitely what I would, the level of quality that I wanted. So yeah, we're going to give you a little tour of this property in a second, but first and foremost, I'm happy to have my boy back. Upstairs, guys. I was going to see the fantasy unit, but unfortunately, the boy's been in the toilet, so we will go in. Can I enter, do now? We're good? You go first, mate. You can show them. I'm impressed. Like that. That's a lot better. That wasn't here last time, if you remember. So the one I had before, yeah, I like this. Got a lot of water pressure. What's going on? Bathroom in here. Very nice. House is lovely. Still not like those tiles. I'm still not convinced, but all in all, it's nice. Love the carpet, love the doors. Couple of things that I will change. This house, I went for the chrome and the chrome handles, and then the brushed steel on there with black. The carpet just feels unbelievable. And everything in here is incredible. And if we look out the front window, you can see the drive. So on the right hand side there is tarmac. On the left hand side here is grass. Was going to have the whole thing tarmacked, but it doesn't need it, doesn't make sense. Yeah, and the new fence panels as well, with the new gravel boards and the new pillars, both sides, to give it that finish. And we might even get a better view from the back window. Phil, if you go out the back window and show them. Nope, forgot about the extension. You can't see it. But again, you can see the fence panels, and you had a look through. I think Phil will do some really cool B-roll. Another thing that I really like, guys, again, I'll talk about it all the time, floating radiators. I don't like the pipes. So what would happen usually, the pipes would come from here, up, and then you'd have a hole in the carpet where it would come through, or if you had laminate flooring you would have a hole, and I just think it makes everything look really cheap. I don't like it, and obviously spotlights, if Phil puts them on for you while they're on there, it gives more of a wow factor to the property. I never paint my doors either. I never ever paint my doors. I always leave my doors natural colour. We varnish them, but I don't paint them. This house is quality, like real quality. I'm excited to walk around it and get a complete breakdown on it. And a couple of other things that people don't think of, guys. So look at this. They've even got the door stops on. So when the door opens up, it actually hits that instead of the handle hitting the new plasterboard. Now, I know it's common sense. I know it's common sense. I shouldn't really have to mention it. But again, if you come in here, you can see they just thought of everything. Now, what do I think of the contractors who did this job? They've been a pleasure to work with. They've been very easy to communicate with. When we had one issue where I believed the payment that they asked for shouldn't be paid, it should have been half. Not an issue. Steve, pay half and then pay the other half next week when you believe that we're up to where you think it is. No problems. Never had an issue with them. Would I recommend them to anybody else? Yes, 100%. Will they be doing more jobs for me? Hopefully. I've got a few more now that I want to hand over to them. And I just want to do one walk around off camera with Dan. Make sure that everything that I am seeing is awesome. When's the building inspector signing this off?
I'm meeting tomorrow.
Tomorrow. So this should be signed off tomorrow. Them two are back together again, look.
Happy is my boy.
We're going to shoot a video now
Yeah, ready?
about how to shoot a before and after. No, actually, it won't be a before and after. It'll just be, to keep it simple, you showcasing this house, but all with an iPhone to show you people how you get good looking videos without the big expensive equipment.
That's really cool. Very educational as well. A lot of people saying to me, what cameras do you guys have? And obviously when you start going into 4, 5, 6 grand's worth of cameras, not everybody can afford them. So most people do have an iPhone of some sort, unless you're Dan and you have a Samsung brick, which I think he is changing to an iPhone at some point in the future when he gets rid of his abacus as well. He's just standing there giving me, I can feel him burning the side of my face. But yeah, really cool video.
Yeah, we were going to shoot it with a gimbal as well, but we've decided that maybe people don't have the luxury of getting a gimbal for their phone, so I will be shooting it handheld.
Oh, Steve forgot the gimbal as well.
No, it's for you guys.
Yeah.
That's my team.
Yeah, as you can see, we're not really used to filming on iPhones.
No, Duna's doing a masterclass on iPhones as we speak. So I've probably done, would you say, 6 laps already?
Yep.
So he's had me here, then he's had me walking over here like this, and then he's gone to me, no, Steve, back over there, and then he's gone, no, go back, and we good, or what are we thinking? Guys, while they're doing that, can we just admire the finish? Look at the skirting board, look at the radiator placement, look at the windowsills, look at the seal around the windows and the windowsills. Look at the spotlights, look at the finish around the plug sockets. Guys, this is an exceptional quality. And then if you look here, the steel that runs through the property goes from there to there, and then another one goes across there. And if you come in here, look how many steels are in here, guys. So you've got one across there, one across, we've got 2 across there that join together. Then you have padstones in each corner over there, padstone over there, and it's just incredible. Look at the quality. It's a Wren's kitchen. You probably saw a video. If not, there's a video. Wren's versus Howdens. But every single thing in here is just exceptional. Oh, I haven't looked at the fridge and the freezer. That's one thing I didn't look at. Nice.
Standard.
Nice. Saying nice to a fridge and a freezer because I'm excited. and then we have so much, which is really important as well. We have so much space. Now, you imagine you cook in here, which is the only mistake that I feel like I made in this house. I feel like this should have been on here, but then we had the steel above it where the extractor fan wasn't really going to work or be placed around correctly, so that's why they did that over there with the obviously oven and stuff there. But we have all this workspace, all of this workspace, we have a little bit there, and then we have this huge island here. So the workspace is incredible, but also the amount of space that we have over here. So we've got an area where the TV will go on the wall there, and then we can have a sofa here, you can have a dining table there, and it's a real family kitchen. It's a real homely environment. And then even just walking out onto the patio area, into the garden, it's absolutely sensational. And I mean, the level, I talk about it all the time, guys, the level that I do my developments to is exceptional, because my name's on there, Isabella's name's on there. We have to make sure that these stay here. Now, it cost me £65,000 to have this house done, and then it cost me £15,000 for the front and the back garden, so £80,000. I will smash whatever ceiling price has been around here before by, I want to say, at least 5 to 10%. And since I've taken back over and delegated the workload correctly to multiple people, this one, i.e. that guy there, he has done an exceptional job. And when I say exceptional, I'm talking about he has managed the properties exactly how I would manage the properties. He's come in and he's like, no, I know Steve's not going to like that. I know that's not right. I don't like that, so I want that. Obviously, he tried to get around the fact that he picked these tiles to see if I liked them first before he said he picked them. But he knew that I would like them because he's been around, he's listened, he's watched, he's paid attention. And it's just, right now, I spoke to that guy this morning who's behind the camera, who you guys still don't know who it is yet. And I sent him a voice note, didn't I, this morning? And my voice note to you was, it's time. I feel comfortable, I feel confident, and I feel as though I have the right people around me. And it's time now to take this to levels that are beyond everyone's expectations. So, you know, I've stepped up my joint ventures, I've stepped up my investments, I've stepped up my education side of things. It's time now to step everything up to that next level where we are, where everybody around us, it's unattainable to get to this level. Like, we are above every single person there is, because we're on a journey. And I feel as though today I've woke up, me and Isabella had a really good conversation this weekend, and we woke up with this positive attitude, and we woke up with this super crazy mentality that we are now at the next level. And when you go to another level, there's always a new level. And it's important to understand that we are stepping up now, which means it gets harder, it doesn't get easier. And I'm ready for that challenge, and this is it. This is the month. March is the month that we step it up. Moral of the whole of this story, very proud of the team that I have around me, because since January, since the first week when we came back in, everyone's pulled together as a team because it's been super difficult, and everyone's had my back, and everyone has done what they need to do, and everybody's focusing on the same end goal. So yeah, it's really cool. Did you hear anything I just said?
Yeah, something about...
Yeah. Just got a phone call from somebody who's a member of somebody else's property education, someone I really like, by the way, and we're going to be sourcing a property for them. They have £200,000 to spend on a property. They want to get a refurb done at around £50,000, and they want to make about 15 to 20% profit. We can source that. I actually have a deal that works for them right now, so I've just sent the contract over and the invoice of £3,000. Once it's paid, I will send them the deal that I actually have available, and try and get this one turned around really quickly. We are also
in my mortgage division, we are brokering a deal at the minute where we've got 4 properties that are completely finance free, and we're going to use them all in order to get a bridging loan on commercial development. That's something about 1.4 million. So it's not overly complicated, it's just a bit more of a long drawn out process. So sourcing mortgages is going exceptionally well. Just been to the house where I've got the keys back and the gardens are being done. So that's the 4th project in 2 weeks that's completely finished. I have some scaffolding up on a property that has got a really bad roof in a leak. The scaffolding's cost me £800. Fixing the roof's costing me just over £2,000. That's going to be sorted today. My project in the village of Horton, the roof is on, £15,000. There's 2 days left to complete that, then the internals start. I've got a contractor who has quoted me £90,000 to finish it. That's going to be done. Stairs for a property that I did a joint venture on with Property Circle members are being delivered next week, and then we can get that one finished in 4 weeks. And everything else is moving accordingly. It's going really well. What's going on over there? But no, everything's going well. People are happy. Things are going extremely well. I'm ready to step it up to the next level, and I've got a lot of plans. Me and Isabel have got a lot of things that we want to do. I want to try and get a lot more developments on the go. I feel like I have the team for it right now. I want to get my education up and up. I have my deal sourcing mentorship challenge starting tonight, 7 weeks, and that's exceptional. I'm actually going to document that for you to see on the daily. Had to move out the way. We had a crowd coming through. There's a document below, how to be successful in property, motivational document for you guys to download for free. And tomorrow night, I'm back. First event of the month. First event of I think about 5 this month. What an event. West Bromwich Albion, 150 tickets sold already, and we have some unbelievable guests. Rent-to-rent guests, land development guests, social and supported living. You know you get the truth from me. You know we're growing into becoming the biggest property network education in the UK. All down to me and the team. All down to mine and Isabella's vision, my team executing, and all of us coming together as one. And we're moving. Things are looking up. And as long as I keep smiling, that's the most important thing.